Frankenstein. Frankenstein, if you talk to a historian of science, Frankenstein is the book that constructed the idea of what a scientist is that we have now, right? The way people understand what it is to be a scientist comes from Frankenstein. And first of all, it's quite weird, because one of the things that we assume about male scientists is that they are pricks who harass their female PhD students, genuinely, on the whole. But it's quite weird, because Frankenstein was written by a teenage girl. Mary Shelley was 18 at the time she wrote it. She was at a really boring party out in the Lake District, and they didn't have any booze. That might be it. I don't know. No, they had booze, but they didn't have anywhere. They couldn't go out, so they sat in and they told ghost stories. And the one she told was so long, it's a whole novel. And not only that, it's a whole novel where the monster doesn't even appear until halfway in. So can you imagine telling that ghost story? No, I'm coming to the scary bit. No, I'm coming to the scary bit. It's 3 a.m. Coleridge is sitting there, needle in his arm. When's Byron's there with his cock out? When's the scary bit, Mary? We're coming to the scary bit. And then, so they got to the scary bit, and that's Frankenstein's monster. I wanted to read you directly from Frankenstein, the description of Frankenstein's monster, just to show you how much this book has influenced not just the way we think about scientists, but all science fiction. So I want to read you Frankenstein himself talking about Frankenstein's monster and what he looked like. He said, "His limbs were in proportion, and I had selected his features as beautiful." Beautiful! Great God! There are exclamation marks and capital letters, that's why I've shouted that. His yellow skin scarcely covered the work of muscles and arteries beneath, no veins, ironically, thus meaning that his head just filled up with blood from the minute he was created and it never came out. His hair was of a lustrous black, his teeth of a pearly whiteness, but these luxuriances only formed a more horrid contrast with his watery eyes, that seemed almost the same colour as the dun-white sockets in which they were set. Now, you're a literate crowd, right? You lived through the 90s. Is that, or is that not, a description of Data from Star Trek The Next Generation? So what, this got me thinking, right? Have the writers of Star Trek The Next Generation gone, I know what our artificial man should look like. Let's make some really clever references to Frankenstein. Or is there a secret subtext in all this? Because Frankenstein's monster, at the end of Frankenstein, is not dead. It goes out, and you're told probably to die, right? But there isn't an actual, no one finds the corpse. So is the plot of Star Trek The Next Generation that Frankenstein's monster has actually lived all the way through and then appeared to this guy, Jean-Luc Picard, who has gone, and he's looked at him and gone, "You're not human, are you?" And Frankenstein's monster goes, "No, I'm a robot. I'm a robot. I am a robot. I should be on your ship doing all your robot things." And Jean-Luc Picard, high on Earl Grey tea, has gone, "Fine, fuck it, come on the ship."